why was Holland able to make so much money, save money, and to give charity to nations such as India? Why were they giving to the poor in my country, where our own rich people were saving hundreds of thousands of billions of dollars into secret Swiss bank accounts? As I began to look into Holland, I realized that during the 16th century, when the Reformation came to Europe, Holland was also reformed after 75 years of war. After the Reformation, Holland adopted what is known as Heidelberg Catechism, which a church council in Heidelberg, Germany had written up to explain to simple people in Europe the teachings of the Bible. The Heidelberg Catechism was adopted by different church conferences during the 16th and early 17th century in Holland. After the Council of Dort adopted it, it became compulsory for every church in Holland to use Heidelberg Catechism in all of their church life every Sunday. Every year, the Heidelberg Catechism required a church to devote 10 Sundays for teaching the 10 Commandments. One of the 10 Commandments is, "You shall not steal." If you look at Heidelberg Catechism on your internet, you will find that the Catechism expounds the command not to steal in very interesting ways. It summarizes practically everything that the Bible says about not stealing. The command is summed up in 2 sections in Catechism. The first section says, what does this command prohibit? And the second section discusses, what does this command require? Well, the command required, following Paul's letter in the New Testament, that whoever was stealing should stop stealing, but should start working hard to make money, to save money, and to give it to the poor. Following the Old Testament prophet Malachi, the Heidelberg Catechism said that not giving 10% of your income, your tithe, to the church was robbing God. Now that is why simple peasants in Holland were working hard. They were using their minds to create wealth, to save money, and to give money for the poor in my nation and in many other nations. But what is happening in America now? We have right now, as I speak, the scandal of brilliant people like Bernie Madoff running a Ponzi scheme of cheating wealthy, sophisticated, highly educated and intelligent investors and even banks in America and Europe of $50 billion. The question is, can President Obama save the economy? At the moment, the primary proposal is to inject anywhere from $800 billion to $1.3 trillion into the economy during the next 2 years.
The one thing I can say with certainty is that we are going to need to see a stimulus package passed either before or after inauguration.
But is it even touching the heart of the problem, which is the loss of trust, the loss of trustworthiness, integrity, hard work? It is the government institutions whose credibility has been shaken. How does giving them more money restore confidence into American character, American work ethic, America's commitment to merit, to making money, to saving money? Those things came from the Bible, from the 10 Commandments, the commandments that are being systematically removed from public life and private life in America. President Obama can in fact save the economy, but only if he really turns the nation back to the source, back to the Bible. Putting his hand on the Bible can be an empty ritual, but it can also start a return back to the basics, back to the force that created modern America as the greatest nation on earth. This is a time for a new awakening, a new revival in America. I know this brief discussion might raise in your mind questions that I'm not able to answer in this segment. But if you really want to explore the profound influence the Bible has had in America's past and can have in America's future, I invite you to listen to these 11 lectures given at the University of Minnesota. Must the sun set on the west? It need not set, provided America recovers her soul.